thank you for joining me today on this topic of why did I create demystifying the process of buying a home. Well, the reason that I created it was to educate and enlighten and empower people of the importance of buying a home. It's a scary process. It's terrifying, but it's really worth it overall in the end. It's a big payout depending on what you plan on doing with that property. I mean, even if, yes, right now is when this is being recorded, it's technically a bad economy and home values are down, but I mean, if you look at history, it's happened before. It cycles, it goes down and then it goes back up. But overall, when you own a house and you can benefit from refinancing, you can benefit from, I don't want to live there no more, I want to sell the house. Now, it might take a little longer to sell, but where do you know where you can sell a property and make a lot of money from it, opposed to if you're just renting, all you're going to get back is your security deposit minus any deductions that they might take out for the damages that they accuse you of causing. So this process or this series was created. I have a lot of information. People ask me questions all the time. I used to help people buy homes because I was a loan officer for a mortgage company. Why did I get out of the business? I got out because a lot of the lenders that I was working with, they got put out of the business, and I figured if these guys are getting put out and they got much more money than me, my lifespan in this is going to be it's timed, it's a certain amount of time. So when I saw the big banks going out of business, I knew it was time for me to jump ship before the ship really started sinking. Plus, I didn't want to conform to all the different new mortgage guidelines. I mean, the guidelines are changing every day. Still kind of are. I mean, I'm not an active loan officer anymore by choice. However, I still, communicate with various people that I used to work with in the past. I still keep my ear to what's going on in the business, and if I ever feel like it's right, back to where it was, which I kind of don't feel like it can get to, because many of the lenders went out of business. What was my niche when I was in? My main niche was helping people that basically didn't have a lot of money, had kind of bad credit or bad credit, combination of the two, buy a home. Believe it or not, for me, that was a very rewarding feeling, as well as it was for the person that purchased the home. It was rewarding because I was helping people that had no money down, loans to purchase a home, had that 3 months of the mortgage payment in their bank account, which was that season of the funds thing. But I also had lenders that it didn't require them to have that, in there that I was working with. So that was my niche. I've dealt with people, and I could tell so many stories, but I don't want to bore you. But I've learned with each client that I help the inspiration. For example, people that had bankruptcy, chapter 7 and 13. You can still buy a house once. It depends from the date of discharging, but those people so ambitious and ready to get back out there, and they do it. And I've helped them. People working at, in a sense, minimum wage jobs, but since they've been there for so many years, they make enough money where they can afford a house, and they get approved and they buy the houses. And I've seen so many different scenarios, but I wanted to, like I said, enlighten, encourage, and empower people. I've done it before, and I figured let me get out here and do it again. If anything, educate people on what's going on, some of the benefits of buying a house. There's so many steps and processes involved. Some people don't even try, but I think the thing that hurts people the most is when they build up the courage and feel like, all right, I'm ready to buy, and then you go out there and speak to a loan officer and you find out, hey, this area right here is not in order. It's going to take you at least 2 years to get that area in order. That's devastating to find that out. So what I'm trying to do is put this out here to you now. educate you now. Get yourself in order now, so that whenever you are ready, all you gotta do is find out. You know. So that's the key. This is put in place to help you get ready, even if you feel you're ready, but before you uh, looked at some of this information, you're like, man, I'm not good in this area over here. So that was the point of making this series. Um, I appreciate my wife's support and encouraging me to do this, and hope that you out there that's listening learn something from it. And like I said, please spread the word, share this with family and friends. Um, Thank you for watching this topic and hopefully this series.